We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal. That
gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, number 41, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Matt Adams. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bader has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8, second baseman, Colton.
Into the box now, Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. Bader, base runner at first with 1 out. Bouncer to the left side. Taylor has it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. From the stretch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Flaherty on at first, nobody out. That one's in there, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. On to first, and the bobble doesn't hurt him as they still get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Up next for the Dodgers, Left fielder.
So striding in, Alex Verdugo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A chance here for the second baseman Wong. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, number 41 set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game, so I think the game plan
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field, and that's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Standing in, Jose Martinez. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Verdugo looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting. First baseman.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bellinger is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, number 13 has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a double play victim last time around. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yasmani Grandal becomes the first out of the inning. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count to Puig. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
No runs, no hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In there, 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Short, hit hard, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Kenta Maeda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Number 41 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. DeYoung gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out. Jose Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Stepping in, Matt Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's tapped foul to home plate. Looking to send him packing again. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Second baseman, number 6.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled to the right side. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Stepping into the box, Jack Flaherty. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The windup and the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. Cards lead it 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. No hits to this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Beyond. Into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Taken in by Wong. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Carpenter. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 4.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, number 9, Giancarlo Grandal.
The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Yasiel Puig comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Matt Kemp will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line drive to left. Number 41 is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on no hits. 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.